friends, early morning. Time to start the big work. Everybody procrastinates on the bottom, and I have been procrastinating, but it's time to tackle the bottom. What I want to do though is raise the water line up, at least raise the bootstrap up. So I'm about to raise it up about 1 inch. So before I gel peel, yes, I'm gel peeling. I'll show you that tool in a second. Show you what it does. It's a really cool tool, but really dangerous. I'm not standing this because this is a 1996, Snow Days 1996 catamaran, and just years and years worth of repair work, some bad, some not so good. Different bottom paint's been used. I want to get past the bottom paint, past the barrier, and I want to get past that gel coat. I want to open up the boat, open up the glass, so let her dry out, see if there's any major imperfections, and let that dry out and patch those. I want to take all the repair jobs down and fix them correctly. So that's the reason that I chose to gel peel it. On my Hunter, which you noticed on a previous earlier text, I also gel peeled that. A gel peel tool is pretty cool, pretty powerful, and you need to know what you're doing before you get away. It's not a planer. Let's make that. It's not a planer. I've seen people plane their boats. Whatever works for you, but for me, the gel peel keeps the hull shape, especially when I have to go down here, especially on a monohull where you're keeping that hull shape. Very important. So today, simply marking off the bootstrap, marking off the water line. I'll show you here. Got 1 inch marked off. So we're gonna gel peel down here. We're gonna add the boot stripe up here and bring the bottom paint a little further up here. So that'll be nice. Besides gel peeling the bottom, I'm just gonna 80 grit or 60 grit this part to get this oxidation off, and then I'm gonna clean this bottom up here on both sides. I'll show you. Got one hole done. Sadly, with a catamaran, I got 2 holes to do. So now I need to mark this one and then tape this bootstrap up so I know where to peel down from. Alright, this is the last hole to mark, but I did want to make things clear on the tape mark. This tape mark just gives me a reference point. This is not exact. This is just give me a reference point for when I'm peeling. I'll still have to come back, and when I feather it in, and then when I paint, I'll do a more precise tape line to get a better hard edge there. But this is just give me a ballpark of when I'm peeling. When you see the process of peeling, you see it gets away. So I'll have a rugged or jagged row here where I'll cut into the tape line. So anywhere here is going to be my original. It's going to be my new bootstrap. Not the original here. The new ones, some are going to be in here. Big reasons when you first get an older boat. Newer boats probably, whatever. I never had a new boat, but when you get an older boat, really need to do the work yourself so you know the condition of the boat, the nuances, the tweaks, kind of the history, what it's been going through. On this one, what I've noticed is you can't really tell on camera, but this is really wavy. So at some point, maybe this boat had some damage done to it and some repair work was done, which is not great. So as I peel this, I may end up having to peel this hull as well. This is the galley side, so getting to the other side in the kitchen is a little difficult. But this whole section has some wavers to it, some bad repair jobs in different places. So in some videos I may end up having to, and I've never done this before, I've always gel peeled the bottom paint off and the bottom gel. I've never had gel peel kind of an upper layer. And on a monohull, not a big deal, but on a catamaran, it's a little thinner up here. So I gotta be careful when peeling and taking out that much product. Anyways, we'll see. I'll show you some later videos. But she's all taped up, and now she's ready to take off. Another reason that I'm also peeling this is because there was never a good, steady years worth of bottom paint on here. This right here is already the gel coat, so most of everything's flaked off, came off. You know, when I pulled this out of the water, she must have had a lot. She had a huge amount of growth on her, so she definitely didn't have bottom paint in the recent many years. So she does have some small um, pitting, just some pitting, and she has some small blisters that are underneath the gel coat. So I need to open that up and you dry that glass out and get down basically to the bottom of things. Also, you'll notice on a few things, one thing I don't like about this boat is the sugar scoops. They're short, they're steep, and this is the bottom sugar scoop. So this one's always in the water. So you can see that somebody bottom painted here. So that means this one was always going to be receiving, you know, significant amount of growth. So you always have to maintain this. But my point by showing this, somebody did a boo-boo, and I think somebody ran into a dock, did some damage. So what we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to bring these sugar scoops out about 2 feet, maybe about a foot, 1.5 feet. Got to try to bring these sugar scoops out so we're able to come up there and step on a little better.
It's a snow day, and isn't it cool?